Join me as I dive into the wildest news cycle featuring Trump and Kamala Harris and see if I can make sense of it all. The current news cycle involving Trump and Kamala Harris is one for the books, and I'm not just saying that because they're two of the most polarizing figures in modern American politics. The drama, the controversy, the sheer absurdity of it all, it's a media spectacle that's hard to look away from, and yet, simultaneously, it's a reflection of the profound divisions that are tearing our country apart. Trump, the master showman, is facing a barrage of criticism and scrutiny, with his every move, every tweet, and every public statement being dissected and analyzed by both the mainstream media and social media alike. His tweets, often inflammatory and provocative, have become a lightning rod for controversy, with many seeing them as a deliberate attempt to distract from his policy failures and scandals. And yet, despite the mounting criticism, Trump remains defiant, convinced that his base will stick with him no matter what. On the other hand, Kamala Harris, the freshman senator from California, is facing her own set of challenges. Her presidential campaign, once seen as a shoo-in for the Democratic nomination, is struggling to gain traction, with many questioning her lack of clear policy direction and her perceived shift to the left. Her decision to condemn Biden's record on race, while seen as a bold move by some, has been criticized by others as opportunistic and insincere. And then, of course, there's the media coverage, with some outlets accusing her of being overly aggressive, while others see her as a trailblazer for women of color. Fox, BBC, and ABC, all major players in the media landscape, are having a field day with this news cycle, each one spinning the narrative to suit their own agenda. Fox, as expected, is firmly in Trump's corner, spinning his controversies as fake news and touting his economic record as a triumph. The BBC, meanwhile, is taking a more nuanced approach, fact-checking Trump's claims and highlighting the growing unease among his base. And ABC, caught in the middle, is struggling to maintain its reputation for impartiality in the face of mounting criticism from both sides. One moment that stands out in particular is when Trump tweeted that 4 congresswomen of color should go back to their countries of origin. The fallout was immediate and intense, with many calling it a blatantly racist attack. Kamala Harris, meanwhile, responded by calling Trump's tweet racist and xenophobic, and vowing to continue speaking out against such bigotry. The exchange sparked a heated debate about race, identity, and patriotism, with both sides dug in and refusing to budge. But amidst all the noise and fury, Harris's response stood out for its measured tone and clarity. She didn't shy away from calling out Trump's racism, but she also didn't resort to inflammatory rhetoric or personal attacks. It was a moment of quiet strength, and one that resonated deeply with many Americans who are tired of the endless drama and division. In the end, this crazy news cycle says more about us as a society than it does about Trump or Kamala Harris. It says that we're still deeply divided, that we're still struggling to find common ground, and that we're still grappling with the darkest aspects of our own history. But it also says that we're not giving up, that we're still fighting for a better future, and that we're still holding our leaders accountable. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you want to see more videos like this, be sure to check out my previous video on political media coverage, and don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments below.